to Athabasca, Prince William Sound to the Gulf, from Balcom's Green Lanes to Cuyamaca. We say enough is enough. We will blockade. We'll march the highway.
Under what law is that, mate?
Responsibility Act. Also, you're not allowed to use musical instruments under Parliament Square Bylaw Section 5, sir. Thank you very much for understanding.
Singing's not illegal. Singing is not illegal.
Singing is not illegal.
Freedom to sing in our great British democracy. Freedom to speak. Freedom to speak. Freedom to sing.
It's only a musical instrument, mate.
Sorry?
It's only a musical instrument. Why do you want to remove what we're doing here? Why?
So
What harm is it doing?
Sorry?
What kind of harm is it doing?
As I explained to him, that I just advised him that he's not allowed to use PA system under Police Reform and Social Responsibility Act.
What kind of harm
Same
is it
as using
That's a bit of a stupid
musical
rule, isn't it?
instrument under
Right.
Parliament Square bylaws.
But it's a bit of a stupid rule,
That's your opinion, sir.
So what do you personally think about it? Why don't you give us your opinion about it? Educate us what you think about it, because that would be great to hear from your side too.
What did I say about 8 o'clock they'd start coming
We
in
knew this, we knew
when
this.
the numbers were low?
What is the problem, guys? Because it's peaceful. What's the problem?
The problem is with the PA, that's all the problem is.
Sorry, with the what?
PA. The amp.
And what harm is it causing to the general public? What kind of offence is it causing?
We're not going away with the Consumer Republic. Unfortunately, under the Act, as you know as well, right, a PA amp is not allowed. Under Section 143.
It's not very loud though, is it?
But what I'd like...
No, I know what you're saying, but it's still a PA. It's one of the things that's not allowed.
What he wants.
At the end of the day, I don't make the law. Discuss it. The gentleman's asking the warning. That's not a D2, we'll be enforcing it.
Does that make you feel like you're really kind of serving the public at all?
That's not, regardless of...
No, but I'm just talking to you.
Regardless.
I'm not trying to
Yeah, I
kind
know,
of... I'm just talking to you.
Well, regardless of how I feel, we can discuss how I feel. Why do I want to be here today and things like that. I can go into that for hours on end. The point is, there's an acoustic guitar. That's something else. You're not like the PA. That's the problem. That's all it boils down to.
And who enforced that kind of rule? Who is it
Boris.
enforced that? Boris
It's the
Johnson?
Heritage Warden.
Boris, so that's Boris's private police force.
No, we're not.
No, but the Heritage
No,
Wardens
we
are.
serve the people of London, not
You
Boris Johnson.
don't, you don't.
Do we not? Are you sure? What?
We're
No.
here trying to express
Right.
our democratic right, and we get hounded by the police. And I've seen on numerous videos.
Am I hounding you? Am I
No,
paying
no, but no,
attention to you?
I'm just talking about obviously previous occupations as to why these bylaws and all these things have come into play. And do you know when people have been on the square, expressing their democratic right, which this ground was actually designed for hundreds of years ago anyway, the people I've watched the videos, the police have pulled them off tarpaulin with their hair. That's not acceptable.
But you said the argument to you, I've been stabbed 3 times during the demonstrations, twice in the face. I don't blame yourselves for that, do you? But
can you understand why? I'm not justifying.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm not justifying.
Yeah, you justify.
Can you understand why people would get in a position where they feel like they've got to counteract what you're doing when you're counteracting what we're doing?
So I'm talking to you nicely now, so you justify say sticking a knife in someone's face.
And like I just said to you when I first said that, I said I'm not justifying it. I'm just saying, can you understand? Like you're telling us that we can't have this here right now, but then at the same time, you're also telling those people that they can't protest, they can't do this. I'm not saying.
I'm not protesting.
Like, so if you could just let me finish, because you just sat there and said to me that I was justifying you getting stabbed, which never in a million years would I ever justify anybody getting stabbed. However, the people that maybe done that to you feel so backed into a corner by the system and the legislations that you kind of installed to take away their freedom, then that's maybe why that's happened. I'm not justifying it, but that's maybe why some people deal with things differently. I'm a talky person, and I'd rather stand here and speak to you for 3 hours, and we kind of get information off of each other, and it's a learning curve for both of us. Whereas obviously some people are not quite as diplomatic, and they can't reason in the same way with you guys, especially with the history
The bloke
that
who
you've
did it was a
got.
doctor.
A doctor.
So he's considered
Was he
educated.
ill?
No.
Okay, why would you do that?
So, but that's beside the point.
No,
What we've got to go back to is the PAs.
Right, so
So how comes we've been allowed the megaphone here all evening? They've been using it, and no one's had a problem with it.
I don't know, but we've just come on duty.
Right, I was just wondering if you could find that out for us, why the megaphone's been allowed.
The problem is the
I'm
PA.
sorry, I like this song. Goodbye.
PA breaches the offence under the Act.
So there's a megaphone.
Right. I've not seen a megaphone on the PA. You're a point who had the megaphone, we can deal with that. We've got a PA now, and we've got to deal with it.
But we had at least 4 officers that were stood there, along with 2 Heritage Wardens.
We've just been approached by the Heritage Wardens about the PA. He served the warning, we're here dealing with that. Can't we?
So
Now,
basically,
if you want to identify the people with the PA, we can deal with that.
suppression at its best, isn't it?
Yeah. We're all quite happy. We can escalate it by taking further legal
Why would you
action,
want to
or we can
escalate?
switch the PA. I don't. I'm saying, but next time after a warning is to start prosecutions.
On
isn't it?
peaceful people.
No,
Because it makes you look like stupid if you do.
no.
Yeah.
What do you think I meant by escalate? You took it one way.
I
I meant
possibly
we
got
give
your
you a warning.
THG team to come down
No,
here and take the
no.
amplifying equipment off or something like that.
We mean by issuing summonses.
By force or some sort of force.
No, that's your thought process, which is like
Well, when you say escalate,
No,
I'm going through my
listen.
head possibly THG, because usually they come down here and do that sort of thing to us.
But that's your world. You obviously
Right.
enjoy that type
I've seen
of
it
thing.
down here before.
enjoy. Do you enjoy that sort of thing?
No.
Well,
No, I didn't think you did.
Well, let me speak.
Yeah.
Because obviously you believe in freedom of speech, you should let people speak back.
Yeah.
But you keep talking over and speaking, so that's contradicting what you're here protesting about. Nothing.
Well,
When I say to explain what you want to say, you do it again, you're talking over and trying to explain what's happening.
you just asked me, do I know what I mean? And I'm trying to answer your question.
There'll be results in prosecutions. We're not saying dragging people off. Yeah. That's all that will happen. We're not talking about dragging people off, those are your words. Have I been reasonable to you? It might not come over as reasonable.
I'm not.
I'm speaking calmly.
Do you know what? Every time you suggest something to the police officers, they always try to twist.
You're ignoring me.
1 second. I'm not ignoring you. I'm listening to you. Get back to you. I'm just making a point to the camera here. Every time that we kind of make some sort of point to them, they've always got some sort of smart answer for everything. But the simple fact of the matter is, allow me to speak like you said. Yeah. And the simple matter of the fact is that they're suppressing people's rights here by not allowing them to have peaceful music here, which is not causing any offence to the public or anything like that. But it's a stupid bylaw that's in place that doesn't allow it. Now, if it was like some really offensive music or something like that, come in about it and do something about it. But there's nothing there that's been offensively done. I don't agree with anything that any of you are doing, especially you, because I spoke to you the other day as well. About suppressing people's rights down here. I just don't think it's acceptable. We should allow people to be peaceful as they are. They're not doing any harm to anybody, they're not attacking anybody, it's all peaceful. And if you're going to escalate it, where I was thinking in my head when you said escalation, that to me suggests that
But
you're going to get...
that's your
Allow me to finish, because I haven't finished. But when you say escalation to me, that says to me in my head that you're going to get some more teams around here and just waste more taxpayers' money to try and get the amplifier for people. That's where I was thinking where you're going from. But if you listened, yeah, I did listen to you. I did fully listen to you. But maybe you shouldn't have said the word escalation. Maybe come up with some other.
Sorry.
Word. So when you're saying escalation, what do you mean by the escalation?
What we told you. It was due in the prosecution with the Heritage Warden issuing a ticket and the seizure of the equipment under the Act.
And that act would be what? Can I see the act? You've got the
No, I
act,
don't
haven't
think legislation, but you know yourself.
I don't know myself. That's why I'm asking you.
Under the
That's why I'm asking you, because I haven't
You're
seen
talking
it.
over me again, aren't you?
I'm just saying to you that I haven't seen the
You let me
act.
answer it.
Yeah, so where's
It's
the
under
act?
the police
Show me the
reform.
act.
No. Let me explain it to you. I don't have a written copy on. It's under the Police Reform and Social Responsibility
Right.
Act, under Section 143, which you are aware, people have been speaking to me all day about it, the 10th. I think that people have been dealing with it all week, or yesterday we were dealing with it. And that's what it's under. He's issued a warning, they can issue tickets under it, and the equipment can be seized. And that's it. Stupid. Stupid.
Can I see your warning that your piece of paper, what your law, your bylaw that you've got? Can I see it? Can you get it up for me, please?
Do you not like music?
Oh, they got problems with having music out, you know.
So realistically, as a human being, right? If you was out
can't-
of the impartial, an impartial thing.
But if you were going to ask me in the pub, as of duty, I'd
Yeah.
give you my comments as a human being. But I'm not going to answer that because I'm here as an official,
Right.
and you're filming me, so I'm not going to give anything other than what the
So
official
who do we
like.
challenge about this particular bylaw?
It's not by law, it's an act of parliament, actually.
Whatever it is, who do
I
we
am
go
not going to
challenge?
stand here. Well, you know how to challenge it, it's a democracy.
Well, unfortunately, that's been taken away from us.
Well, this is the courts have gone. You go to court, you can challenge things at court.
And when are you next in the pub for us to have that chat?
Come Then it's like you want.
Which pub are you drink at?
Which pub?
Yeah.
Volunteer, Bexley Heath. If you want to come down, you can have a chat.
Which one?
Volunteer in Bexley Heath. If you want to pop down.
Bexley Heath. So I don't want to go to those shabby areas.
Go where? Sorry.
To those shabby areas. Bexley Heath, I guess it's alright. It's alright. I bet it's alright. It's alright.
But that's your view.
What bylaw has been breached here? Or whatever act that you suggest is being breached? You're suffocating with red tape.
Sorry?
You've got all this different sort of red tape rubbish.
Red tape
Yeah, it's an expression that we use here. A lot of red tape, a lot of suffocation, a lot of pointless things on that piece of paper, which shouldn't be worth the paper they're written on. It's only a piece of paper.
Okay, but that's your
So
opinion.
so do it to
Okay,
me
just
where
give
this
me a
is.
second.
Yeah.
In subsection 2A, amplified noise equipment. So you're using loudspeakers and loud ailers. There we go. That's for you with the noise amplified equipment.
Right.
And then you wanted to see a bylaw for musical instrument, which is section 5.
Are these bylaws available on the internet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Will there be a bylaw about people breathing soon?
Sorry.
Will there be a bylaw about people breathing soon too?
Breathing.
A bylaw about people breathing. Will you stop breathing too? That's what you're doing. You're suffocating people.
Excuse me.
Pointless piece of paper.